Okay, today we're going to learn two important words. Some of your classes started a little bit on it today in class, but our two words today are mixture and solution. Okay, first I'm going to show you this. Okay, so you can see there's some shells in here, some sand, some wood. Where might you find something like this? Right, at the beach. Okay, so I have some shells, some rocks. Okay, I can take the shell out. Okay, does it still look the same? Does it still have all its same properties? Yes. I can take the wood out. Does it still have all the same properties? Yes. No matter if I put it in here or if I take them out into their individual ingredients, they still look the same. They keep all their same properties whether they are separate or together. Okay, but when I have three ingredients in here. I have sand, I have wood, and I have shells. Okay, so I have three separate ingredients. I mix them all together. So three pieces of matter mixed together. All their properties stay the same, separate and together. So that is what we call a mixture, a simple mixture. Okay, so this would be an example of a mixture. Okay, now here I have some water. Okay, and a lot of you are very familiar with this. This is a sugar cube. Okay, so I'm going to place my sugar cube in here. What do you think is going to happen? Make your prediction. Okay? Alright, let's find out. So I put my sugar cube in here. Okay, and as you can see, it's starting to break apart. And as I stir it, what's going to happen to that sugar? Okay, good. So the sugar is starting to dissolve. The big word there is dissolve. Now, is the sugar going away? No, it's not going away. But what it is doing is dissolving into the water. So now you can see that it is the same throughout. So here, can I still see the sugar? Is the sugar still visible? No. But is it still there? Yes. How do you know it's still there? Okay, if I were to drink this, it's not going to taste like regular water, is it? No, it's going to taste really, really sweet. Okay, and as you can see, I can't see any of those sugar crystals anymore. But it is still there. Okay, so this is a special type of mixture. So it is still a mixture because I still combined two things. Okay, I still had my water, I had my sugar. Those are two separate pieces of matter. I put them together, stirred it up. However, this time, did the sugar keep all the same physical properties? Did the water keep all the same physical properties? No. The water's property of taste changed, and then the sugar's visibility, the property of being a solid, changed. Now, that is what we call a solution. Okay? A solution is still a mixture because I'm still combining two things, but it's a special. Okay, that S stands for special. It's a special type of mixture known as a solution because one substance, one ingredient dissolved into the other part. So that's what makes it special. Okay, now what you're going to do tomorrow in class is you're going to practice separating mixtures and solutions. Okay, so I have all of these ingredients combined. Okay, I can separate these, can't I? What's one way I can separate it? Okay, now I could just use my hands and separate out all the wood and all of the shells. Okay, but how do I separate the sand? Think back to what you learned in 4th grade. Is there an easier way? Could I use a tool to separate the sand? Okay, so what I have right here, some of you may have seen a different one that looks red. This is called a strainer. Okay, I can use a strainer to easily separate which ingredient in this mixture. Okay, if you said the sand, you are absolutely correct. So I can pour my entire mixture in here. And what happened to all the sand? Okay, good. All of the sand went into the other container. Okay, so I just separated one ingredient of this mixture. Okay, now I just have the sand and the wood. Okay, I could actually separate the sand and the wood just using my hands. Okay? Now, the tricky one is this. So you can't see this sugar anymore because it's a solution. Could I still separate it back into its ingredients? What if we've been learning about water? Okay, what's going to happen to water when I put it on a hot plate? or if I put it underneath a heat lamp for a really long time, what's going to happen to all that water? Good, it's going to start to evaporate, isn't it? Okay, so when all that water evaporates, what's going to be left in here? The sugar. Okay, so solutions, even though something has dissolved, by evaporation, I can separate it back to its original ingredients. Okay, so now what you're going to do is learn a song. So you're going to put a song in your journal and then write a short little reflection about what you learned. The really big key to remember here is that a mixture is not always a solution, but a solution is always a mixture. Okay, so I want you to think about what that means. We're going to talk about that statement in class tomorrow.
Okay, so we should be on page 23 of our journal, and you are going to, some of you will already have this cut in from class. If your class did not have a chance to cut and glue their song in, please make sure you go ahead and do that now. Our title is Mixtures and Solutions Wrap. Today's date is October 2nd. Please make sure you put that in. And also don't forget to put it in your table of contents. This would be a great day to also make sure that your table of contents is fully updated and that you have a table of contents entry for every single page and date that we have had a journal entry. Okay, so in just a second, you're actually going to watch a video and learn the Mixtures and Solutions Wrap. Notice how we kept a little bit of room at the bottom. Okay, so right here I want you to write this really big important fact that we talked about before. And that is that a solution is a mixture, but a mixture is not always a solution. Okay, that is a really big point to remember and understand. And then what I want you to do is right here, you should have about 2 lines left. I want you to reflect. Okay, give me one sentence on what you think this statement means. Okay, once you have done that little mini reflection sentence, then you can go ahead and stop this video, and then you will pick up the other video to learn the song, and we will practice it tomorrow. Hope you have a great night.